Hello and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, here we have today a Mazda CX-3. These are a bit of a rare find on the used car market. The car was only in production for just over 3 years. Mazda replaced it with a vehicle called a CX-30, which is ever so slightly bigger. And it was a real shame for us when they took CX-3 out of production. We did incredibly well with this car and they were fantastic value for money. They still are. It's a sort of compact SUV without going to a big car. You know, this is based on a Mazda 2 platform, so albeit that it's an SUV and you get the higher up drive position, slightly larger windows, it's based on a Mazda 2, so it's not enormous, it's not difficult to park, it handles incredibly well. They have a very willing 2 litre 120 PS petrol engine. It goes so well with this car, and you get the efficiency of a much smaller engine without going to the struggles, without making it sort of struggle almost. It's very, very clever. Mazda are firm believers in a much bigger engine not working very hard, which is really unorthodox. You know, a lot of manufacturers go into really tiny 1 litre turbo engines. Mazda doing the polar opposite, and it works so well. The car's finished in dynamic blue, which is a wonderful colour. Mazda don't actually offer it on the colour chart anymore. I don't understand why. I think it suits the car really, really well. And actually it looked really good on the Mazda 2 when you could buy it on that. I'd like to have seen it on the MX-5 personally, but that is a personal preference. If I go for the boot, you'll notice here you've got the reversing camera. This is the Sport Nav specification, so a really nice level of trim. You get a decent sized boot, parking sensors at the back. If you take a step back, you'll notice you've got dual exit exhaust there, which look rather nice. Coming around to the side, you've got this lovely 18-inch dark and silver or shadow chrome alloy wheels, and on entry got a half leather interior, which all again looks very nice. Car's in very good order. Things like door edges are nice, and on entry to the front you're greeted with that same sort of half. I believe it was a leatherette. I'm not actually convinced it was a proper leather. I think it was like a synthetic leather, but again looks very nice. Now, like all modern Mazdas, it is a push-button start car. It's just tucked behind the indicator stalk here. All you have to do is hit the clutch pedal, press that button one time, and the car comes into life. You'll also heard a different noise just then, which is the colour-projected heads-up display that appears there. If I put the steering wheel down, you'll be able to see the rev counter just down here, but actually you can keep your eyes up here and it will focus onto, if I can get it to focus, it will show you the speed limit of the area you're in and the speed that you are currently doing, along with some other information as well. Mention the mileage of this car. It's covered 38,086 miles, so by no means a lot. This is now a 6-year-old car, probably fast approaching a 7-year-old car, but very average average mileage, probably a little under average mileage for 6 years old, and in lovely condition. In the centre here we have Mazda's multimedia screen. Now this does a number of things. It does your hands-free telephone, radio, satellite navigation. Your rear camera is also on here. If I select reverse, you'll be able to see that now. It's a nice crystal clear display. You can see the back of the car just there. Hands-free telephone built in that I mentioned, and a navigation system which is built into the car. So many manufacturers now are moving to smartphone-enabled sat-nav, and Mazda again just believe if you're in an area where you don't have phone signal, all of a sudden you have no navigation. So this is done off of an SD card that is built into the car, and there is no requirement for it to be linked to a smartphone. Down to the climate control system, you notice you've got heated front seats, the all-important heated steering wheel, which is a lovely addition to the car for winter time. It heats between the sort of bottom section of stitching here and that top section, so where your hands should be. Climate control, air conditioning, still get a CD player. This is one of the very last cars that Mazda produced with a CD player, so an incredibly rare option. And that very nice 6-speed manual gearbox. Mazda are renowned for making good manual transmissions, and I think in the Mazda 2, the MX-5 and the CX-3, they're probably the best ones. It's a very precise, well-weighted, nice gearbox to use. It's quite difficult to miss a gear in a Mazda. Like I say, the gearboxes are very well engineered. It's an electric handbrake car. You just have to have your foot on the brake, press it down to take it off, lift it back up to put it back on. It's that simple. Of course, you have things like automatic lights, automatic wipers, all electric windows. The car has a wonderful service history from ourselves. It is a 2-owner vehicle, but we actually sold it to the first owner and we sold it to the second owner as well. So a car that we know incredibly well. Like I say, the service history is with us. All of our cars are supplied with 2 keys, a 12-month Mazda warranty, which includes roadside assistance, and we can offer nationwide delivery. So if you don't want to miss out on what is an incredibly difficult car to find at the moment, CX-3s of any description are hard to find, but one in this condition, with this history and in this colour, I think makes it even more of a rare find. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to pick up the phone to us. Thank you very much for watching. We hope to speak to you soon. Cheers.